More on the reports that BP may be looking to sell its stake in Pan American Energy down in Argentina. We go to Argentina to Bloomberg's Rodrigo Orihuela, who joins us by phone from our Buenos Aires bureau. And Rodrigo, tell us, first of all, what do we know about the state of BP's holdings in Pan American and how much are they worth?
Hi, yes. How are you doing? BP has, as you said, a 60% stake in Pan American, but they do not control the company. As the operator of the company, the people who manage it day-to-day are their partners, which is a corporation called Bridas, which is partially owned by an Argentine businessman and partially by CNOOC. We do not have a precise number on how much they're worth. An estimate would put it around $8 to $9 billion based on how much CNOOC paid for Bridas earlier this year. Right. CNOOC bought that 50% stake earlier this year.
Rodrigo, this would not be the first time the Chinese oil company CNOOC recently made an acquisition in Argentina this year, correct?
Yeah, exactly. It's the acquisition I was referring to a minute ago, which is when they bought Bridas, which is the other partner in Pan American. They bought that 50% stake for $3 billion.
Are there any concerns at Pan American about being sold off or an increasing amount of energy assets getting into the hands of the Chinese?
There is a bit of concern about companies moving away from Argentine owners, as could be the case of Bulgaroni. But if the Chinese came into Pan American, it would just be one foreign company for another foreign company, because BP would leave and CNOOC would come in. So that wouldn't change the situation much. The other thing is that the person who operates Pan American, the Argentine businessman whose surname is Bulgaroni, always seeks to control the company, even though he's a minority stakeholder. And if CNOOC were to buy BP's stake, he would probably still control and operate the company.
Rodrigo, I was wondering, has there been any fallout in Buenos Aires from what has happened in the Gulf of Mexico? Any concerns being expressed by people down there?
Not really, because there aren't any companies who have any big stakes in the Gulf of Mexico, not Argentine companies definitely, except YPF, which has a very small presence there. And there isn't offshore exploring going on in Argentina. There's a few projects in the pipelines, but nothing really up and running.
All right, Bloomberg's Rodrigo Orihuela joining us by phone from Buenos Aires with the latest on BP.